Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be doing a video kind of just talking about social anxiety in college. I suffer from social anxiety. I feel like if you've been here for a while you would know that, but I've made a couple videos about it, and I guess this is kind of just like an update almost mixed with just like what it's like in college. It's really just like my experience. It isn't saying like, oh, this is what it's gonna be like for you in college, but this is just kind of like an update, I guess. So yeah, I feel like a year ago probably now I made a video just kind of talking about my social anxiety and what it's like, just kind of giving examples of what I don't like, what it's, I don't know, I honestly can't remember everything I went over in that video, but I'm just gonna be saying what I feel now that I am in a University of Oregon that is filled with 25,000 people, which is a lot. And I guess to kind of like start off this video, while I do suffer from social anxiety, I definitely think it has gotten better since my last video. I think being in high school really took a toll on my mental health. I don't mean that in like a dramatic way.
You know what, now that I'm watching this back, it really fucking sucks that I just had to make that little disclaimer about being dramatic. Like, that's just how society and I guess people have conditioned me to think that I'm just being dramatic when I talk about my anxiety issues, but I don't know, I guess I just wanted to say, like, please don't feel that way. You aren't dramatic, and yeah, I'm just frustrated that I said that.
I'm just honestly like straight up, that's high school is not fun for me, and it really kind of just closed me in and made me not want to be social because of the people I was surrounded by. And I guess now that I'm in college and around people that I enjoy a lot more, it has kind of made me realize that I'm not, like, I definitely am a shy person, I'm awkward as fuck, but like I'm not as bad as I thought I was, because now I'm finally around people that I feel like I can be more comfortable around. And it kind of fucking sucks that it took me this long to realize that I'm not as like bad as I thought I was. I don't know, I just feel like college is so different. It's definitely still affecting me, like, don't get me wrong, but kind of in different ways. In high school it was more just like I didn't want to go to football games, I didn't want to go to any of that stuff, I didn't want to go to like school events, I didn't want to go to prom. That was also because prom kind of sucked though, but I just didn't really have a friend group by the end of high school but yeah, in high school I was just like, I didn't want to be around anyone like social, but now it's just more like I will go to a football game, but there are so many more people to the point where it's like I'm gonna know someone there. In high school I didn't have as much friends, so like if I went to a high school football game I just wouldn't have had anyone to sit with because my friends in high school didn't really like pay attention to me, I guess. And I would have been that person that would have just been sitting there like, oh, you invited me but you're not talking to me. But college, the football games are more like everyone's talking to each other, like I'm going with a group of people and someone's gonna be talking to me, so it's not as nerve-wracking, I guess. I'm like, now that I know there are people that actually give a shit and like if I was friends with you in high school and you're watching this, then like this isn't to bash on you, like we literally, I don't know, high school was not my prime, and I feel like if you know me you know that. I guess the things that kind of trigger me in college are just like, Emma says this a lot more than me, but just like going to get food at a dining hall can be a little bit intimidating. I feel like part of that is because there are people that go to my college, a lot of people that go to my college that went to my high school, and it's just like that reminder of seeing people from my high school that really fucks me up, I guess. I literally don't have a script or anything for this video, like this is all off the top of my head, but so sorry if it's like kind of unorganized and like all over the place. But yeah, I think my like social anxiety triggers in college have to do with high school almost. Like just seeing people from my high school will set me off in a way. I mean, if you watch this and you went to my high school and we go to college together, I don't hate you. Like, you might not have done anything to me to personally make me have anxiety. It's just like the reminder, I guess. So like, please don't take this personally if I went to high school with you and you go to my college. I just need to get that out of the way. Now I have like a group of friends in college that I like enjoy hanging out with and I like hanging out with, so it's not like hanging out with people and being around those people is overwhelming for me anymore. I used to like not really like hanging out with people for that long and being in my own bed just sitting watching Netflix, like that was what I enjoyed, just being alone in high school. but now that I'm in college, it's like, oh, where are my friends? Because I think a lot of my anxiety in high school stemmed from me not having a good support system of friends, but now that I do kind of have that, it's a lot different and way better for my mental health. I feel like some of my friends will see this, especially because they're like guys and they're immature, but they'll see this and be like, oh, what the fuck? But I guess basically now that I'm in college, like being around my friends doesn't drain me anymore. It's really just like seeing people from my high school and going to dining halls and seeing those people that kind of triggers me. Don't get me wrong, it does still kind of give me anxiety to be in like big crowds of people that I don't know. Obviously that still bothers me. It's not like social anxiety just like goes away magically, but I think I have different issues now, more like my ADD is worse in college. That kind of overshadows the social anxiety, so that isn't as much of a like burden anymore, I guess. It's more other things now that just kind of overshadow it. So yeah, I guess that's just kind of like where I'm at right now. Don't even know if any of you guys will care that much. I know someone asked me to do a video kind of like this, and I hope this like answered your question, like what it's like in college, but it really just depends on the person. In college, you put yourself out there and you do things that make you uncomfortable, and that's just like kind of what everyone's doing, and you have to remind yourself that. So if you do also struggle with social anxiety, then like just know that everyone's uncomfortable. It's a new stage in everyone's life, so you're not like embarrassing yourself or anything by putting yourself out there and meeting new people. I feel like that's also something that can like scare people. I guess if you have any other questions, ask them on Tumblr, which is down below. I always answer questions from people. You can ask them anonymously. Follow me on Instagram, thumbs up this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And yeah, bye!